Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today's gonna be a little different video, probably a short one too. Today what I am gonna do is I am gonna be changing out front two struts to braided airlines, air hose, whatever you wanna call it, right? Got this from Amazon, from Viair, the same brand as my air compressor. It's a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch. And also I bought a fitting, right, that connects to the airline right there. So this one goes to the strut or to the bag itself, and then this one goes up to the line. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I found out why my air is leaking, which is on the driver's side. Every time I turn to the left or to the right, whichever way it was, it would leak. And I think what's happening is that it's snagging, or every time I turn the bag, or the bag turns with the strut, and it's snagging on the airline. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. And also something else happened over the past couple of weeks. So apparently when I was driving, my side skirts fell, and luckily saved my side skirts right here. So this is what it looks like. It broke off and just fucked it up. But anyways, actually I've already ordered it and it came within a week. So shout out to Kevman's for fastest shipping. I asked him if he can do a fast shipping because I need it by next month because of a car show, and he sent it out as soon as possible. I've already mocked up my car, already drilled the holes and everything else like that, and it's already at the paint shop getting painted. So can't wait to get it back. And also I've taken off my rear bumper again because he was like, if I'm gonna paint your side skirts, I might as well paint your bumper again, because remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but from the last video, I had a little nick on the bumper. So after me having it back, I made a scratch on here. I'm also getting that paint as well. So we are going to upgrade our braided airline. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. It's been a minute since I started my car, so hopefully it starts. Hopefully I don't have to jump it. Oh yeah, see, I gotta jump it. Hopefully this starts. So I raised the back a little bit and raised the front up. That way I could hopefully slide my jack underneath the bumper, because I don't want to have to take my bumper off just to put a jack underneath it. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. Since I don't have a side skirt on this side, I can easily get access under here. So I'm just gonna lift one side, put a block under that wheel, and hopefully I can lift up the car that way. Alright, that should be enough to get the wheel off to get access to the strut. The reason why I'm only doing the front and not the rear is because there's a lot of movement in the front rather than the rear. I'll upgrade to the rear later on, but as you can see that, you can hear that hissing right there. Yeah, so every time I turn left or right, pulling against the line. So hopefully upgrading to this braided line will give it a lot of movement. So I just relieved the air from the line that's connected to this strut or bag more or less, and it should just come right off, disconnect. There we go. Got the line out. Now I just need to take the fitting out. All right, hopefully you can see that fitting right there. That needs to come off using a 12 mil. So once I get that off, I should attach the hose right there easily, no problem. So that's what it looks like. And then with this braided one right here, this one right here, it's the swivel at one end. I don't think the other end does it. Yeah, it doesn't. Anyways, so I'm gonna use this top part, the swivel, onto the bag, just because it has a lot of movement. That's gonna be the top, and then this one will connect to my airline. Well, I lied, guys. So as I was going to put this on, I noticed it's a little different size than the original fitting, so I'll have to figure something out. Maybe probably buy an adapter or something, I don't know. I'm gonna have to postpone this video and figure out what to do because I just bought the wrong hose, or I don't know. Giving y'all an update, I went to the hardware store and got this little fitting right here. That's the fitting, 1/4 to 1/8. And I just took my hose, I don't know if you can see this. See, that's the fitting right there. That, and then connect to my hose, and then just wraps around and to my airline. So, I already tested it, I already filled it with air, sprayed it with soapy water. Was leaking a little bit of air, but I tightened it more, and so everything's all good. So, luckily the hardware store had this fitting that I needed. That one thing that I'm worried about is this dangling. I don't know how it's going to be when I air out or on a drive on the road or anything like that. So hopefully nothing else happens to this. Got this side done. I'm going to move over to the next side. My flashlight just died. I'm going to get my wheel put back on. We'll do the other side. So again, we're on the other side, the passenger side. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm working with. I'm going to take off the old fitting. All right. Airline's out. This side doesn't leak at all, but you know, since I have two hoses, I might as well just change both of them. All right, got that out. And then we're gonna replace it with this. So I apologize. I don't know if this is called a fitting or adapter or an adapter. My apologies. I didn't know what it was called. I think it's an adapter. But anyways, we'll take our hose, take our adapter. Again, this is this top part is the swivel part. Then we're just gonna screw this on like that. Just like that. I'm gonna need to tighten it more, but I'll tighten it once I have it installed. That way it's much easier. I forgot which way this goes. All right, it's in. That should be tight enough. Locking collar is loose, I don't know why. Then we're gonna tighten the hose itself, make sure it's nice and tight. Now I'm gonna work on last adapter, which is this right here. On just to be sure. The worst thing that could happen is you leaking air while you're driving, especially on a highway. I had that happen once, but it wasn't like a major leak, it was just like a hissing. Last thing I want is literally losing air while driving down a road or a highway. Better be safe than sorry. Extra protection. And then all that's left right here is just to tighten this part up. Final thing to do is connect the airline and should be good to go. All right, so last thing left to do is putting air in the bag itself. To do that, just go to my switch. All right, I'm gonna just air up to like 100. It doesn't look like any bubbles are forming, so it's a good sign. No sign of bubbles, so that's a good thing. Seems to be one side is better than the other because the first side that I did, it was leaking air a little bit, but this side doesn't. So I'm gonna be putting the wheels back on. Lower the car, air out, give you guys a little shot of that. So there you guys have it, air it out. I know it looks weird because I'm missing a side skirt on this side and a rear bumper, but everything works out perfectly. It looks like it's holding air. Here's this side. that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys like this video. I'll put the link in the description down below where I got the hose and the adapters. I know I got one of the adapters from a hardware store, but I'm gonna try to find it on Amazon and I'll link it down below. If you guys want to do this to your guys' car, if you guys have bags, I think it's helpful rather than having a airline just straight hooked up to your bags. This gives it flexibility of movement every time you're turning or air out or anything like that. But that's gonna be it. I am planning to upgrade my management later on, probably sometime this year, so stay tuned for that. I'm not gonna tell you guys what management I'm going with, but I've been looking at some managements and options out there. I don't want to go too crazy because I don't daily my car anymore, but I've been looking at some decent managements out there. So as long as it does the job, as long as it gives me the remote and does the job of airing up, airing out, and having their presets and stuff like that, I'm fine with. Doesn't have to be airlift performance. I know airlift performance is really big in the car community. Like I said, I'm not planning to spend too much because I'm not dailying my car. I hardly drive it now. I'm also looking forward to wrapping my car. I'm thinking about doing it myself. I don't know, it just depends. I think it'd be a good experience to do it myself rather than giving it to a shop and have them doing it. If you guys have any questions, put it down in the comments below. Subscribe for more content. Links will be down in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
You got one life to live, don't